So welcome back to Jack's Tea Time Talks. We're here at the wonderful Moyvalley Golf Course just outside Enfield. Delighted to have League of Ireland and current FAI Under-16s head coach Paul Osam on the channel. Thanks for coming on, Paul.
You're welcome, Jack.
So he called me out already. He goes, "What are we playing for straight away?" So we're playing a 9-hole match. Match play. What are you playing off?
About 12.
12. So I'm going to give myself 16. So two shots.
Two shots.
The second and the
fifth hole.
fifth.
Yeah.
Right. Let us know who you think's going to win, and best of luck.
All the best. All the best.
Right, come on, introduce us to the hole.
Okay, first hole. I don't know how many yards.
It's all right.
Up around the big tree to the left. I'll probably play a little fade here.
Oh, he's calling it already.
Leave myself about 120, 130 in. That's kind of my distance, so I don't want to be too close.
You don't want to get in them bunkers?
Which bunkers are they? No bunkers there, Jack.
Right, so this lad's, he's been on holidays the last 2 weeks trying to prep for this one, so play well. Strike.
That's perfect. That's exactly where I want it.
It's all right over there, is it?
Middle of the fairway is normally good.
Gonna need you to hold these. You can have them for later. Right, I'm just off a plane. Was on holidays for 10 days, so here we go.
Yeah, let's go, Jack. Holding hands up there.
I've about 20 yards in you, come on. Coming on the win. What are you about?
I've won 50, more than I wanted to be honest. Plus
what's that, Ev? Is it about 20 yards on him? And he says he's been practicing.
I'm going to hit a 6-iron.
6-iron?
Yeah, now it's 150, but it's fair breeze and ball
Front
front's quite high. So
shot. Left side. Shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
sneaked on the dance floor. Sneaked on. Right, so I've what, 120?
120, good
into the wind.
Good wind into you there, Jack, yeah.
So
good,
how did you play golf when you were
no, I took it up late. Probably in my 30s.
Right.
You know, just start playing just casually.
Yeah.
And then in the last 5-6 years
Talking about
I joined this club here, love it down here, and been playing more regular than in the last number of years, you know.
Yeah. You love a wee golf holiday too, Ev says, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's the golf we go away. You know,
Yeah.
It's not the drink. No. Yeah, we go away. Group of us go away to Portugal.
Where's your favourite spot you've been away?
Yeah, Villamora.
Yeah.
Yeah. The I suppose Quinta del Lago is probably the nicest courses, but
right.
what's it called? There's a course there that the Portuguese Open is
right.
on. It's a fantastic course as well. Just can't think of the name of it now.
Yeah. And so obviously you've played a bit. Who's the best golfer you've played with? If you had to give a wee shout out to someone.
The best golfer I've played with.
Other than yourself, obviously.
I suppose there's a lad plays here in the club, Mark Doyle.
Right.
Really good golfer.
Is it?
Plays off, I think, 1.
Right.
Everything is just so
pure.
smooth and, you know, rhythmic.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably the best I've played.
Right.
With, yeah.
So hopefully a rhythmic swing by Jack here to put it. Right. 120. Just hitting an 8-iron.
That's a good shot. Yeah, good shot.
On the dance floor.
Good shot. Tricky pin position here, Jack. Big break from the left.
What's your putting like?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I've said your chipping's the best part of your game, is it?
You don't want to see me chipping. Did you leave that there?
I asked. You've got away with that. What?
You want to aim very high now, Jack?
Right. He's got away with one there. That ball was going near that bunker. Right. Birdie putt. First birdie dance of the day. Try to go one up. A bit high. Stay. Jesus Christ.
I did tell you.
Honestly. How have I got away with this, by the way? It's still me. Yeah, take it out, please. Oh, wow.
Dead sheep. You heard that one, Jack?
What does that mean?
Still you.
I know. Wow. Yeah, but you've played on this course, so you know what the greens are like.
I didn't tell you to hit the putt, you didn't listen.
I know. Right, straight it up.
Good putt. Good putt.
Come on.
Put the pressure on me now,
Good
Jack.
par to start. Tire them knees, by the way. Oh, that's good. That's a big match play moment there. Unlucky.
For some reason.
You having a bit of trouble?
Yeah, it's just
Oh, he's rattled after the first hole. He's rattled.
250.
What are we out?
180.
180 down barrel.
Down the barrel.
7 iron.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Big hitter like you, 7 I'd say.
Right, one up after the first hole. I have a shot on this hole, so this could be huge. 7 iron, 180 or so. Bunker to the right, so you just want to stay left of it. There's no trouble to the left there, is there?
No.
Is that too big?
That's a great shot. That's all over it. It's a really good shot.
Oh, it's miles out the...
No, it's a good shot.
You sure?
Yeah.
Take that!
16 handicapper. You're having a laugh, Jack.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Cutting off the wind, that's pin. Oh, standard here. Come on,
Not bad,
Paul.
eh? Not bad either.
Not bad.
Take them any day.
Right, we've hit 2 Wordleys here, so
Yeah, 2 decent shots, to be fair, yeah.
I have a shot in this, don't I?
You do.
Right, so first, obviously brought up in Rathfarnham, was it?
Yeah, Rathfarnham grew up.
So, how did you get into football, or was it just the case you kind of from school?
I think, back in them days, going back a long time now, it was street football. You hear a lot about street football now, but we just played on the streets.
Right.
We didn't have a huge amount else to do, so be home from school, out onto the road, and away you go, playing, treeing in and poles, and there was a local park up the road. We'd go up and play up there, and we'd organise games against other estates and things, so that's really how I became involved in it when I was very young. Yeah,
and then obviously working up through the age groups, started off at Leicester Celtic, was it?
Yeah, Leicester Celtic there, I think I was there when I was around 12, I think, 11, 12. Played there for a couple of years, and then I had a spell with Stella Maris.
Oh yeah?
Over
Rings End?
No, over beside Talca Park.
Oh yeah.
Stella Maris.
Sorry, my geography's wrong.
Would have been a top school by club at the time. I had a little spell there. Yeah. And then I played for Broadford Rovers for a number of years.
Where are they?
They're up in Ballantyre.
Right.
They were just quite close to me.
Yeah.
And then I went to Mount Merrion. I was playing for Mount Merrion for a season, and a man called late Billy Baxter, really good man. He was at Pats with Brian Kerr. Yeah. And he came to watch the opposition of the team we were playing against, and he just seen me and thought I was half decent.
So what age was that?
I was around 19, I think.
19,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, it was a bit late now coming in, really, you know.
Yeah. And it's going up to the underage. What position would you have played? Because I've read you kind of played a few positions. Well, I've called them the Dublin Ruud Hullet, which he's absolutely buzzing off.
Well, listen, you know, good players can play anywhere.
Yeah.
So, no, I started off as a left full back at Pats. When I was schoolboy, I think I was a left winger.
Right.
Left full back at Pats. Then another great man, Noel O'Reilly, sadly passed on. He said to me, "You're too good to play left full." So I played left side of midfield. It was a 4-4-2 back in the days. Yeah. Played left side of midfield. I hadn't got great pace, but I was being decent in possession.
Tacky, yeah.
So he then said to me, "You're actually too good to play left side of midfield. you need to be in the middle of the pitch." So I ended up playing. I was 6'4", probably a bit gangly at the time.
Yeah.
I played in central midfield. Was my position then for
But like myself, all good players start in midfield, don't they?
Play everywhere. You went backwards, didn't you? I know. Forward, you know?
Right. So I have a shot in this, so technically this is my first. So if I lag it up there,
it's going to break off the right for you, just to let you know.
It's what?
It's going to break off the right slightly.
Yeah. Right, come on. My first putt was horrendous, so get it up there. Sit. Hit it. Oh, that's too much.
It's not bad.
Do you want me to mark that?
No, you should be okay.
Are you sure after the last one?
Should be okay. That was just nerves. You gave that a welly, didn't you?
I know. I'm too, the adrenaline's flowing after that first putt.
The greens are a bit wet, so you need to give it a bit of a thump, okay?
Oh, just came around at the end. Unlucky.
You know which way this is going, don't you? It came down the hill, it broke left, so it breaks the opposite way on the way back up.
What? Are you trying to get in my head? Right, up the hill, same again. This is forward, go 2 up and put Mr. Osam under pressure early. Oh, hit the thing. Ah.
Unlucky.
4 for a 3.
Up this for a half, yeah?
Yeah.
Get in there. Get in there.
Oh, huge putt. Still 1 up. Great putt. I'll get that,
Cheers,
don't worry.
Cheers. You thought this was a par 5, didn't you?
Yeah. So long.
It's a long hole, yeah. It's a really nice hole. It's one of my favourite holes here.
Right.
The wind is coming at us, so it's going to be tough today. But normally, if you carry the bunkers or if you go up the right, you'll get home in 2. If you get a good drive.
You will.
You should get home in 2.
Didn't make use of my shot there. Paul Holder, to be fair, great putt. So 1 up, through 2. It's a good drive, hopefully.
Yeah, that's fine out there. You just have a long way in. Fine, you're fine out there.
It's dry.
You're a long second shot for you.
You're happy enough making par here?
Oh yeah, par's a good score here any day.
Right beside me.
Am I gone left? I lost it.
No, it's alright, it's beside me. Just a wee bit left of me.
Yeah, no, great shot. Fell off it a little bit.
Then you signed, what age did you sign for Pat?
I think I was 19.
19, right.
I was in 1998, I think.
Yeah.
87. Hold on, I did.
Was there any?
I was probably 20.
Was there any other clubs at the time coming in for you, or was it just?
No, Pats was the first. First club. Actually, right. I was another legend of the game. Ray Tracy was managing Shamrock Rovers at the time.
Right.
And he. No, I'm telling you a lie. It was Noel King.
Oh yeah.
Noel King was manager, and he contacted me. I was at Pat's probably a year. He contacted me and asked me would I be interested in signing for Shamrock Rovers, and
right.
at the time At the time I didn't know what to do, you know, so I decided to stay with Pats and had a good spell there for a few years, and then things kind of turned bad at the club financially and they were in a lot of trouble. A lot of players left and I ended up then going to Rovers. Ray Tracy was the manager at that time, the late Ray Tracy, good man himself as well, and won a league there, title there with Rovers in my first year, but I also tore my cruciate ligament toward the end of that season, so that was a big setback at the time.
So going back to the Pats, obviously, so before you went to Rovers, how many years were there? 2 or 3 was it?
So I signed to Pats I think in '89 and we won the league then. It was in 1990, 91.
Right.
So I think I had stayed 91, 92, 92, 93.
Right.
And
that was Brian Kerr.
Brian was the manager.
So what was Brian Kerr like as a
Brian was
manager?
Brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant manager, great man.
Yeah.
Great knowledge of the game. It was different then. The game has changed a lot, I think. Well, the game is still the game, but just tactically it's a lot. You know, it's like chess now, really. I think.
Yeah.
But back then it was, it was more about just being very well organised, and Brian was brilliant at that. Absolutely top class at that. And I mentioned Noel O'Reilly earlier on. Noel was Brian, great coach, great knowledge of the game. We just had a really good team.
And was there any like senior players that like kind of, obviously you're young coming into senior dressing room, did anyone kind of take you under your wing or kind of show you the ropes to start off, or
I suppose Robbie Gaffney.
Right.
Robbie Gaffney, I actually owe Robbie a lot. Robbie broke his leg in the first game of the season in Limerick, and I was sub.
Yeah.
And I got my opportunity in that game.
Oh, right.
You know, it was very unfortunate for Robbie, but gave me an opportunity to play in the first team, and I think I stayed in the team for most of that season. Yeah. But Robbie lived local to me, and he'd give me lifts and things like that. I wasn't playing at the time. John McDonald was I think John was the skipper at the time. John Tracy. We good characters.
Right.
We really good characters.
Yeah.
They were all good lads to play.
I think that is because it's important when you're that age going into like the senior dressing room to have that people to kind of, you know, when you're 19 and obviously said you got your chance and you're playing well, you don't want to get too high. Like you hear always people stay grinding, but when you have them players staying on top of you,
that's important. It's very important, and that was I think it was a characteristic of players that played for Pats back in that era. You know, I think Brian and Noel, they signed certain kind of characters. Yeah. You didn't have to be the best player in the league, but you had to have a certain kind of characteristic to be a Pats player. Yeah. And that was embedded in the club and in the fans as well, you know. The fans didn't care. We won, lost or drew once we gave everything on the pitch. And that was the kind of way we were. But we had a good bit of success, as I said, until financially there was a lot of constraints and a lot of players left. Right,
170 into the gale force wind. Just going to try and aim left, flags front right. So turn right, please. Bunker, is it? Get over it. Is it in the bunker?
I didn't see the end of it. You're probably in the bunker. You might be just short of it. It's good contact.
I think I'm in the bunker.
Good connection. Give me that.
Shot. Oh, that is pin. He's got a birdie shot. What a shot that is. Oh wow. Putting me under it here.
Uphill birdie putt. How you fixed out bunkers?
He was just saying he didn't like the rescue club, and I do not like bunkers. He's to about 15 feet, so I've got a chance if I get it up and down, but leading foot. Get up.
That's not bad.
A wee bit harder.
Yeah. Get out anyway.
I've got a chance. Right. Power putt.
You didn't listen to me the last time. This is a big break off the left.
Off the left?
Yeah.
Right.
So you need to be, I'd say, a cup and a half outside the left anyway.
Okay. Right, he's birdie putting this a power putt, so this probably has to drop. That's a terrible putt. Oh my god. Right, you've two for it.
You're not conceding, no?
Yeah, that's good. That's it.
No.
No, but I want to see you. I want to see you birdie putt. Come on, first birdie dance of the day. Get in. Come on, give us the dance. Oh wow, what a birdie.
We're all square now.
Yeah, what a, oh wow. You're buzzing. Right, talk us through.
Okay, so this is a par 4, so you can see the green is up around to the left. You probably can't see it from here, but it's up, tucked in behind the big tree on the left. There's
Tiger line, can you go straight over that?
No, there's a ditch.
Right.
There's a ditch up there. You can see the red stake just to the left of the tree. So there's a ditch runs there. So ideally you need to be right. There's a bunker on the left that you'll reach.
Yeah.
The second bunker in the distance you won't reach.
Right.
So ideally, my line is you see the set of trees.
Yeah.
On the left.
Yeah.
That batch of trees there is where I want to be ending up.
Show us what you have. Back to level. What a start to the game, coming off a birdie.
Boy!
Oh, get left of the, is that ditch?
I'm afraid it might be. It might held up.
Is the door open a wee bit here?
Ah.
After that fucking putt. Right. Aim at them bunkers and just hopefully fade it off.
Good shot. Very good.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Need to put a bit of pressure on it.
Very high, so
right.
I get the ball up very quickly.
So I'm right on the fairway. Paul's short left, but he's got over these trees. Now he says he's that type of player that can do the shot, but we'll see. Wind right to left, aim at that.
Yeah, and wind 150, so I think I'll hit a soft 8 iron. Soft 8 iron, Jack. Should get me there, Jack.
Honestly. Oh, he's come to play. I love to see it. This is a hard pin, isn't it?
Everything's going to run to your left.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a very difficult shot.
But I don't want to go right of it because they'll go in the bunker. Right.
That's why you're better off being over the other side of the fairway.
Shut up. You're telling me this is A1? Right. He's just short of the green, or on the green. 142 I've had me, so have a 9 iron, just gonna go at the pin, something on the green, please. It's fat, run, get up, so fat. Ah. Right,
long time ago.
So I've duffed one to the front, he's 15, but we're just gonna have a chat about your first league title with Pats.
Yeah.
Oh, you were 19, were you?
I think I was probably a bit older, probably 20, 21.
20, right. His memory's fading a wee bit,
away.
but if we're wrong with the dates, it's...
Yeah.
So what do you remember much about that?
Well, as I said earlier on, I think that was the year, the first game was down in Limerick.
Right.
And I was sub,
Yeah.
I wasn't in the starting 11. Didn't really expect to play too much that season. It was my first season with the first team. I'd had a season with the reserves,
Yeah.
it was a reserve league then. And Robbie Gaffney unfortunately broke his leg very early in the game against Limerick. So
Right.
I remember Brian turning around and I was very nervous about Debbie, and as you're going on, so I went on and played.
Right.
Played most of that season.
Yeah, what position?
I played left side of midfield then.
Right.
Yeah, and I remember a pivotal game up in the Brandywell. It was quite close to the end of the season, and ourselves in Derry City were neck and neck, and we were a good bit ahead of the third place team. And I was lucky enough to get on the end of a cross from John Tracy, and we won 1-0.
Right.
And that was a.
What was the celebration? Were you birdie dancing?
No. So that was that season. It was a tough season. I think we got to the quarter final of the cup.
Right.
I think Derry City beat us on penalties.
Right.
We were playing our House Cross at the time.
Right. So who were the, obviously you said Derry, who were the other big teams at that stage? Were Rovers or Shells?
Yeah, Rovers, Shells, the usual. Shells were thereabouts. Rovers. I think Rovers were a bit lower down the table.
Right.
Derry had won the league previous year, and maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Previous, they had a really good team. Liam Coyle, Felix Healy. Kevin Brady.
Yeah.
John went away to Chelsea, played for Rovers, left full.
Right.
I can't think of his second name now, but they do a really good side.
Right.
So it was a big thing for us to beat Derry City up in the Banter.
And I think that was the first time since, I think I read it was like 1956. So
it was
obviously
a long time since Pats had won the league. Yeah, and it was a start really of, bar the couple of years after that when we went into financial difficulties. The late 90s and the early zeros was a really good time for the club.
So yeah, right, brilliant.
Go on, stick this close.
Right. Just going to try and everything runs to the left here, so I don't know if I should just play for the middle of the green or go for at the flag, but we'll see. Sand wedge. It's got to go. It's got to go.
Yeah, you were unlucky. Another 5 yards, or you were very good.
Right, come on. Slopes right to left. It's got to go. It's got to go. This is terrible putting. You're in my head, Paul, honestly. Oh.
Right, birdie putt number 2.
I have a shot the next hole, so I think you've already had this one. Come on, for back to back.
Just going to break off that right. Just need to get it there. Oh.
Bit of legs on that, is there? Right, I'll put this, and this has to drop anyway, so. Oh, it's a bad, after the drive, bad few shots. Come on. Right, that's yours.
Yeah, it's 135.
Right.
There's a fair breeze there now. It's probably stronger up there than it is here. So just with my ball flight, I'm gonna hit a 7 iron. As long as I get there with an 8.
I have a shot this hole.
You have a shot, yeah.
Paul's 1 up after a disgraceful hole for myself, but
yeah. So I'm gonna aim it a bit left and hopefully
swaz it round.
The wind will take it around. That's the plan. Oi!
That's gonna work. Oh, it headed up. Huge! Right, come on. Right. I have a shot this also. Come on, anywhere on the green. I changed to an 8 iron just to get it up. A hard one. Come, Ryan, keep coming.
That's a good shot.
Is it front edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, take that.
Jeez.
Right, what do you...
Distance? No idea. If I get the ball off the ground, this will be a result for me, because this is my absolute nemesis in there. Oh, dear God.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us.
If there's anybody watching that can give me any tips on how to chip, I'll gladly welcome it. Now I'm going to chip one-handed here, right?
One-handed?
One-handed.
Why?
One-handed. Because I can chip one-handed, I can't chip two-handed.
Right.
But it's all in the head.
You giving me the hole?
You can pick it up, yeah.
Yeah? Come on! back to level. So, bad hole there. It's alright. It happened to the best of us.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so we're level with, what, 4 to go?
6, 7, yeah, 4 holes.
4 to go. So, you said there, obviously, that year at Pat's, the first to kind of get the monkey off your back, and then you said it was a bit of financial difficulties. So, you signed for Rovers then?
Signed for Rovers.
So, how did that come about? Or
just was contacted. I'd been contacted prior to that by Noel King. Ray Tracy was the manager. She just contacted me and felt the time was right for me to move from Pat's.
Right.
So I signed a 1-year contract with Rovers, 93.
Was there much between the fans? Like, do you know now? No, nothing at the time.
Wouldn't have been as bad now as it wouldn't have been as bad back then as it would be now in relation to that kind of stuff. But so played with Rovers. Really good season, really good team, smashing players there.
Who would have been the main? Other than yourself?
Stephen Gagan, Alan Bourne, Peter Eccles, Kerry Everston, Alan O'Neill was in goal. Really, really good side. So we were a fair bit ahead in the league. Yeah. Coming toward the final third of the season.
Right.
It's just coincidence. I told my crew sheet and we kind of dropped off. It was nothing to do with me. No, I'm being honest. We were so far ahead. I think they just took the foot off the pedal a little. Right. Ended up just about scraping over. I think I actually went to a playoff. It was one of the only times where the league was tied at the end of the season.
Who was that again?
I think it was Cork City.
Right.
Can't remember who the other team was. So I think I went to a 3-way playoff. But we ended up winning the league anyway that season. I told my crew sheet about 2/3 of the way through the season. So.
And then
look, I had look, there was a lot of stuff went on between myself and Rovers back then that probably is water under the bridge now, really. You know, but I ended up going up to Derry. Yeah. The manager there, Tony Doherty, he contacted me and asked me would I be interested in signing with Derry. I said, look, I'm injured. He said, look, will you come up here, do your rehab up here? He said, we look after you, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up going up to Derry and I spent about 5 months up there, done all my rehab up there, and I was still a Rovers player.
So you were getting paid by Rovers?
No, I wasn't getting paid by Rovers. I was getting expenses say off Derry and staying in digs.
Brilliant.
And it came to the crunch then where the Derry board were getting onto the manager saying, like, when is this fella going to play for us? Yeah. And I couldn't sign because I was still a Rovers player. So I think Tony Doherty, the manager, contacted Ray and asked Ray could I go on loan to Derry. I don't think he was too happy to let me go on loan, so I said no, he's our player. So I ended up having to go back to Dublin, and I ended up not playing for the rest of that season. There was a bit of legal stuff with Rovers and that, you know, and I finished up. Hadn't played in about 18 months. And Brian Kerr was still managing Pats, and Brian rang me and said, look, do you want to come down?
The curly finger, did he?
Yeah, he said, do you want to, well, look, in fairness, he said, do you want to come down and see how you get on in pre-season? Because I hadn't played in 18 months. Right. And my knee, back then, the cruise ship was a big job. You know? And
was were you worried about that, or was you just wanted to get back kind of playing?
Well, I mean, I'd done all the rehab, probably not to the level I should have done back then, you know. I think the lads these days are more professional in the rehab and stuff, but no, I wasn't really worried. I mean, I never had much trouble with it. Maybe in the first season back at Pats I had a little bit of trouble with it. But I went down and done pre-season and got through fine, and then Brian said, look, if you want to sign back, we'll give you a contract. So
the rest is history.
Back, and we won the league that year in 95-96, so, and got to the cup final as well that year and lost on a replay to Shelbourne, so it was a good start back at the club.
Right, 6th hole here. Back to level par. Paul and Ev tell me this doesn't suit me fade, so there's a stream running up on the right. Just going to try and aim it at that left bush and hopefully it'll straighten off. So good drive sets you up, they say. So
great shot.
Is that alright?
Yeah, it's perfect. That'll come back down.
Sure?
Yeah, just on the top of the mound.
Yeah,
good shot.
Thanks. Oh, a bit left, is it?
In the bush.
Bounced up. What's that like?
Could be in the bush.
In the bush? What happened, Paul?
I'm playing three, lost the ball, so it's gone in there. You've given me the grace of...
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm playing my third shot here.
Stream right?
Yeah, there's a stream all the way up the right hand side. There's a little bit of trouble on the left. It's a blind shot here, I can't see where I'm going. Right. But I can just see the top of the house. Yeah. So I'm going to aim for the top of the house with 5 iron and hopefully give myself a shot in then. I can still get par here.
Yeah. Shot. 5 iron?
Yeah. You're not taking on the green.
Here,
No?
this is, I'm playing against you, I'm not playing against the course, you know what I mean?
I think you have it in you to get home there.
Aye. What, a driver off the deck? Right.
Right, so yeah.
Have about 254, so I'm just going to hit a 6 iron. Need to stay left. So
right.
aim at the big house. Ball's under my feet here, so just going to bring it left anyway now. Oh, it's fat. Run. Ah, going to be a big shot in.
If you go at the pin here.
No, I'm aiming at that bunker.
Yeah, 5 iron should be fine for you.
Right. Tough one up, but I'm about 180, 186, so the water's still on the right, so I need to aim at this bunker and kind of curve it down. So bit downwind or kind of across the way, so curve it round hopefully. That's in the drink, isn't it?
No, it's a very good shot.
It's not.
It's going to be close. Oh!
Sit! Oh. Sit! Oh, I've got away with one. I thought it was good. Come on. You won the league for Pats the first year you came back, or the second year, and then you lost the cup final.
Yeah.
Cup final or the FAI Cup was the only one the only medal you don't have, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have one.
So which was the best opportunity to do that? Was it the Shells
It was
game?
that year, yeah, because we were going for the double.
Right.
And we played Shelburne in the final it was in Old Lansdowne Road.
Yeah.
And they had a keeper, Alan Goff, was sent off very early in the game. I think it was after 15 minutes. He handled the ball outside the box.
Right.
And they had to put one of their outfield players in. They were down to 10 men, Brian Flood, and he actually walked into the net with the ball in his hands.
Right.
And the referee didn't. Nobody really clocked at the time, but it should have been a goal. He walked into the net, I think, to get. Anyway, we scored. We went 1-0 ahead. I think it was Eddie Gormley scored, and Davy Campbell scored. And we were in complete control of the game. And then, quite close to the end, Tony Sheridan scored a wonder goal volley.
Right.
Fantastic goal. 30 yards out, ball dropped him and he left foot into the top corner. And I went to a replay then in Daly Mount Park, and they beat us then 2-1, I think.
Right.
So that was the closest we came to. Another opportunity, played Longford in, I don't know what year, 2000 something, and we lost that as well.
Right.
So two opportunities.
Yeah. And then obviously you had another nearly 7 or 8 years of Pats. You won 3 league medals out of the teams that you kind of played for. Which of the team would you think was the best in that, or if you had to pick?
Probably, I don't know the year, but Liam Buckley was the manager.
Right.
And Liam had been away. He had a good career away in Belgium and in Spain. He played in Belgium and Spain, and he came back and he was managing, and we played a 3-5-2, which was very unusual system to play then, and just suited the players we had, and it was a really good side, really good players. Trevor Malloy, Ian Gilzine, Trevor Crowley played, Packy Lynch, Steve McGuinness, Martin Russell, Eddie Gormley.
Jeez, that's
I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but we had a really good side, and we played the 3-5-2.
Right.
We were really good.
So that was
probably the most enjoyable season,
right,
football-wise.
Was that the same season? Obviously, wasn't long telling me. Was it 1999? You won the. Go on, tell the viewers what you won. No, you've been saying it.
Told me.
First thing he said, he is the only person ever to win all 3. So what are the 3?
I know. Look, accolades, personal accolades are not important to me. It's a team game, so if you get something,
it's always
part of the team as well. You know, but I was lucky enough to win the soccer writers, the players, and the FAI award.
Right.
All 3 in the 1 year. So
right. That was 1990, wasn't it?
I don't know. No, it wasn't 1990. No. It was 98, 99, 2000, 99 was it? Cameraman knows more.
99.
Himself,
so. Right. Very good.
Yeah,
right.
So back to the golf. So you have me on.
Can the person who holds all the accolades, big shot here. What are you out?
I'm 144 out. I'm going to hit 9 iron. Probably too much, but I don't want to be short.
I've got away with one, by the way.
That's terrible.
Fat?
Yeah.
Sit. Oh, we're beside each other.
Poor. We could, trust me.
Right. I've hit 3. Paul's hit 4, so up and down here. Oh, unlucky. Bit much. Right. Come on, nice and gentle. That ran off, but you kind of thinned it a bit, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Right, come on.
Good shot.
Sit.
What?
Right, huge shot here. Great roll. Great paw. So I've 2 for it. Drive killed you there, didn't it?
Yeah. The iron wasn't great. In or out? Okay?
Out, please. Right, come on. Take a par.
Putt.
Get in.
Oh, putt.
Yes. Take a par. Come on. Nice. One up.
Oh, yeah, I'll
I'm 1 up. You relax. 1 up with 3 to play. 3 holes to play, so I want you to try some of these.
What are these?
So these are a wee new brand that have given me a few jellies and brand ambassadors. So they're an Irish startup company. So
What are they called?
Wonder jellies. So fizzy cola.
What's the calories in them?
Oh, here, look at them. Look at the calories. 110 calories.
In the bag?
Yeah, whole bag.
Very good.
Let me know what you think. I can tell you're getting a bit hungry after that last hole. You know what I mean? They're all right, aren't they?
I'm
right.
talking.
Par 4, long par 4. Index 1, is it?
Index 2.
2. So, dog leg kind of right to left.
Yeah, right to left. Your shot is between the bunker and the bush.
Right.
Is your ideal line.
Keeney's 1 up, 3 to play. Good drive here, puts Osam under the pump.
It could be in the sand.
Stay right of it, please. Nice.
Did you see the end of it?
Yeah. Just right came off
bunker.
that, yeah. Sliced it a bit. It's just right of the bunker. Long way out though. Doors open. In it?
Yep.
Stay right of it as well. Yeah, we're beside each other. Honestly, we're sitting dinner with each other.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm on it in.
No.
Behind.
Right, so 2 of us landed just short of the bunker. Paul is kind of a upslope. I'm okay, so I'm going to hit a rescue down there. Just try and aim it at that left bunker. Hopefully somewhere on the green. Oh wow, that just came out high.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that's bad. Kind of slipped on it.
Right.
Doors open.
I have a hard shot here though, Jack. Aye.
I'll be coming after you. Right, so Paul's to the right here. I'm short left, so battle of the chips. But first, obviously, when you win the league, you get a chance to get to Europe. You've had a good few. You were telling me there a good few days in the. Was it Intertoto Cup?
I think it was. Yeah, there was a couple of funny ones back then. You know, I think it was. Yeah, it was the Intertoto Cup. We played in. Where did we play? Played in Belgium.
Yeah.
Probably the best night we had in Europe was I think it was 1990 when we won the league.
Right.
We drew Celtic in the dream.
No way.
Dream draw. We played Celtic over in Parkhead.
Class.
And I think it was, I don't know the year. No, it was 1990. I think they had just extended the stadium as well to 66,000, and this was the first game. to be held in the new Celtic Park. So it was.
And who would have played for Celtic at that time? Was there any big names?
Yeah, Paul Lambert. Paul Lambert, Craig Burley. I think they'd just come back from the World Cup with Scotland.
Yeah.
Henrik Larsson.
Wow.
Was a striker.
Is he still in the pocket?
He's still there. He haven't tucked away there for a rainy day. But we got a 0-0 draw. And,
way.
We were under the cosh for most of the game, you know. But we defended really well.
Class.
And we had a fantastic chance near the end. Martin Riley was played in and just went whisker by the post, which would have made it 1-0 with a few minutes to go. But we lost the home leg then too. And played in Talca Park. We couldn't play in Inchicore. It wasn't up to the standard for European football then. So we played in Talca Park and lost 2-0. So that was probably the biggest European night. But we had a few. We got through a few rounds. I think it was the Intertoto Cup back then.
Any goals in Europe or anything? Or?
I got a few.
Yeah.
Don't like talking about
any.
No.
Any nice ones?
In Europe.
Yeah. Or what was your best goal you think you've scored?
Best goal ever.
If you had to.
It was in Inchicore playing Shelbourne. Don't ask me the year, but it was a big game. I remember it was a big game. Place was packed, probably 8,000-9,000 there, which was capacity at the time.
Yeah.
And I think it was 1-1 at the time. And I remember, I think Willie Burke went down the right wing. He played the ball in. I think I was playing, might be playing midfield. I could have been playing the left. But I remember Paul Campbell kind of got a flick on it, and the ball was coming over. I was coming in, and it kind of went over my shoulder, and I just caught it on the volley and just flew back into
left footed. Were you left footed predominantly?
I was both, you know. Most good players are.
So a bit like Jordan Flores against Shamrock Rovers, or better?
I wouldn't. His wouldn't have been as good as mine.
Right.
And we played with different balls back then as well.
Right, come on. Right, tough shot here because the wind's going left to right, so just a sand wedge. Anywhere on the green, I'll be happy. Oh, it's so fat, it's honestly a joke. Sit.
You're okay, there's no bunker there.
Oh, standard's gone down. Oh.
Jesus.
Unlucky. Shot. Right, we're both hitting our fifth here. He's to about 5 feet, so we need to get this close, but it's a downhill putt. A wee bit right to left. That's got a chance, you know. Keep going.
Right putt.
Oh. Oh, sneaks in.
Oy.
We're level. We're level. Right, talk us through.
Okay, par 5. It is what it is. You can see it there. It's a long way up. Bunker right, reachable. Bunker left. It's probably in range now today, but outbounds is on the right.
Right, so you want to
So
stay
around
left.
them trees there, it's actually part of the driving range. So you don't want to slice one.
Right.
Out to the right, you're gone. Otherwise, bunkers are the only trouble.
Yeah.
Unless you hook one really badly left. So.
Right, level 2 to play.
Level,
great content. Oh, best one of the day. It's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm just a shot tracer. Oh, did it sneak in?
Not sure if it's in or over.
No, it's definitely not over.
Is it not over? Then it's in. Is it in?
It's a great hit though. It was your best one?
Yeah.
Well, stay left of it, please.
You might be short. If you're not short, you're in.
Sit, sit. Huge.
Is it in?
No.
Can you see that from?
Right, second shot. I thought Paul was in the bunker, but he's actually ran out of it, so he might get onto the green. I'm just going to hit an 8-iron up there. There's water on the left, so
Yeah, good shot.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, that's grand. You'll have about 120 in, 130 in.
Yeah.
It's 3 wood, and I'm going to hit it just for the middle of the green, and hopefully she stays right, goes left, all duck, no dinner.
It's alright. Yeah, we flick a sand wedge in.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with
Just
that.
caught the ground. So you finish your career, what year? 2004. So did you go straight into coaching, or was coaching kind of an always a thing that you kind of were looking at?
I had started to do my UEFA B when I was still playing,
right,
and I never completed it.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it, didn't really enjoy it. So when I stopped playing, I stayed on at Pats as under 21 assistant coach.
Right.
That was under 21 league at that time.
Yeah.
And then the manager of the team left, and I took over the team for a season, and I kind of liked it, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of liked the coaching, liked the idea of.
What part of it, or?
I just liked getting your style on a team, and you know, I found when I started coaching first, it was frustrating because
right,
you were expecting players to be able to do things, you know, and
yeah,
as you kind of build up as you learn, you realise that they don't know, you know, even senior players,
yeah,
they don't know everything. Like, nobody knows everything about the game. To help them and just to see them develop, I enjoyed that end of it. And then I went back and done my licenses, and I got a job in the FAI then in 2000 and cameraman. No, 2011.
Right.
2011, and I went and done all my education there. Then finished my UEFA B before I started the FAI. Then I done my UEFA A, Elite Youth B, Elite Youth A, and Pro license.
Right. And which is the toughest one of them? Is the Pro, or? Because I heard a lot of people say that the actual A is the actual toughest one for the actual coaching side of it.
Well, it depends. Well, if you break coaching down, a lot of it's on the pitch.
Yeah.
And when you're managing, most of it's not on the pitch. You know?
Right.
So I think the Pro license equips you more for off the pitch stuff,
right,
like dealing with boards and dealing with your staff and managing your staff, and more, you know, making changes during the game. Whereas the A and B license is really giving you the tools to be on the pitch more,
right,
I feel, you know.
And how long you're the current under 16s manager? How long have you been doing that?
10th season.
Right. And do you like the management side of it, or do you miss the kind of coaching, or do you do a bit of both?
No, I like the managing. I think it's important that you've got good staff and a brilliant staff.
Yeah.
So
who's the staff with you?
I've got Mark Connors as my assistant,
right,
Sean Fogarty works with Bohemian as well, he's goalkeeping coach, and Darren McGarry is the analyst, so they're the technical staff.
Right.
So your doctor, physio, and team operations
yeah,
person, and Kitman, who's very important as well,
right,
you know, around the place. So,
so if someone had to look at your team, what's the style, the way that you play?
Well, we played recently. We played against Poland, and I spoke to the Polish coach after, because I like to exchange how we viewed them and how we prepared our analysis of their team. And then we exchanged. What I did with this coach, he gave us his analysis of our team.
Right.
You know? So we were having a chat before I looked at the detail of it, and I just said to him, what was your impression of our team, because they've seen us play in previous games, and he just said that he was very surprised in how well we played, built up. Well we built up and the structure we had.
Yeah.
He said he didn't really expect that. I think it's been happening for a long time in international football in Ireland, where the style has changed, but maybe his stereotypical mind was we play long. I know we play direct when we have to,
right,
and play over presses and things like that.
Yeah.
But, the style is very much played through the thirds,
right,
as much as we can. We play 4-3-3 with very wide wingers,
yeah,
one holding midfielder, 2 attacking midfielders. Very structured. Some might call it rigid, but I find it very effective.
Very good. So that's fascinating. Right.
What have you got in here? 100 yards?
100 yards. This is my good club. Sand wedge. Just don't want to be left, so aim to the right of the flags. Hopefully something on the green. So short, honestly. So short. You've got a chance, Paul.
I've got a chip though. This for me now is the most difficult part of my game.
Right.
I can't put it in the air because it could go anywhere. And then I'm just gonna have to try and bump it in with an 8-iron.
Are we bumping, Rod?
It's very hard to control, so it's luck really, you know. I'm happy enough with that.
You've got a nice,
on the green.
nice bubble off the thing. Right. 4th shot, is it? Yeah, 4th shot. Paul's 25 footer. Just need something close here. Ah! Get up.
Just for the win then, Jack.
Right, for the win, to go 1 up. Going into the last hole. Another birdie dance, is it? It is.
2'll do me. Hey!
Oh, still legs on her. Right. That's opened it up a wee. Right, come on. This would really match play moment. Like McIlroy and Patrick Reed in 2016, I think it was. Right, come on.
Who are you, McIlroy or Reed?
Doesn't really matter if I put it. Ah!
There's a bit of meat on that.
I rushed that so much. This is for it. Oh. Easy, come on. Good paw. Par.
Par.
Last hole, one up. Keeney has work to do. On the 9th here, Paul's 1 up, but first we're just going to ask a few quick fire questions to kind of pick his brain. So, coaching or playing?
Playing.
Playing. Best player you played with?
Best player, I'd have to say Eddie Gormley.
Yeah. Best player you played against?
Like on a regular basis?
You can do both, regular and then maybe once off.
I'd say Liam Coyle, Derry
Yeah.
City, best player I played against regularly.
Anyone?
I mean, when we played against Celtic, Burley, Lambert in the middle of the park, different grade.
Right. Best player you've coached?
Best player I've coached. There's been a lot. I would say potentially Andy Moran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say potentially.
Right.
Yeah.
And the best team, so like out of them maybe 16s or even underage teams, which team do you think, obviously a lot of them have gone on to see the 17s are in now, but which team do you think were the best team?
Probably I think it was the 0-2 team. That was Jason Knight, Nathan Collins, Adam Eda. That group was really special.
Very good. And best golf course you played in?
Moyvalley.
Yeah? Right, brilliant, thank you. Right.
Had to get a plug in.
Right, last hole, par 4. Straight down the barrel. Oh, and he absolutely finds one when he needs it. That is A1.
Can't even see it. Okay.
Yeah. Straight down. As if he's saying where is it, he knows exactly.
Out shot. Oh, you want to stay out in the bunker?
It's not reaching that, surely.
She'll reach. Might be left, right with it. Aye, okay, good shot.
What do you have?
I have a 7. Just
One.
with the wind and up the hill. I just don't want to leave it too short.
Conditions are really tough at the moment. Bit right?
Yeah.
Shot though. Short?
Short.
Right, 150, 7 iron. It's going right to left, the wind, so hopefully kind of draw it with it. Need a big shot here. Oh, it's so fat. Get up though, run. Keep running. Battle of the chips, so fat, honestly. Yeah. Right, 2 short shots. Gonna aim at the left here. This could make or break it. Are you serious? Plain one. So he's put it in. Basically, I can put this in with this stock. Oh, well done. You're the first one to take me on the channel. So, lost, what was it? 2 up. 2 up, yeah, sadly. It was a great day.
Shots as well.
Yeah, alright. So, yeah, no, thanks a million for coming on. Hope you enjoyed it. It was great to get a bit of an insight to your career and obviously the coach and stuff. And obviously your golf game too. But I'm telling you, I'm going to come back. We'll get another game. Exactly. Thanks for Moyvalley for having us here. It's a lovely course, and hope you liked the video. There'll be plenty more coming up, and hope you like and subscribe. Thanks.